make her remarks, the U.S. Ambassador to Kenya, Ambassador Meg Whitman, for your address. Welcome, Madam Ambassador.
Your Excellency, President William Ruto, Deputy President Kachagwa, First Lady Rachel Ruto, all protocols observed, good morning. And how exciting is it to be here today to celebrate the remarkable International Women's Day. Now, you know, every March we celebrate International Women's Day, a day when the world pauses to reflect on the gains made in the long and bumpy road towards gender equality and women's empowerment. This year, the International Women's Day theme, Digit All, Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality, is particularly exciting to me as a woman who worked in the technology sector for decades. In our increasingly digitized world, it's important we celebrate women and girls in the innovation and technology fields. But it's also critical that we highlight what remains to be done to close the gender digital divide for good. Kenya was the perfect match for me as an ambassador because Kenya hosts a dynamic digital ecosystem that has been a long-standing leader in technical innovation across sub-Saharan Africa. The sector alone today in Kenya accounts for 8% of GDP. Kenya is incredibly well positioned as a regional technology hub and destination for multinational tech giants and global venture capital firms that are able to support local startups. As a tech leader, I have seen and appreciate just how powerful the country's vibrant tech ecosystem is with its mobile banking and startup scenes. These assets make Kenya an influential technology leader in East Africa, and not surprisingly, the United States is working hard to create both public and private partnerships to bring increased prosperity to both our nations. At the U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit in Washington, D.C. this past December, there was a clear focus on digital innovation, supporting expanded trade and investment ties between our two countries. Tech is at the forefront of catalyzing this digital transformation, and women must be at the forefront of tech. As digital technology accelerates opportunities across the economy, women are still being left behind. Let's recommit ourselves today to women and girls' social and economic empowerment to close the gender digital divide now. Women and girls must be equally represented in tech, as well as trained and empowered. To accomplish this, women and girls must have access to innovative digital tools, digital education, and the ability to access micro-lending platforms. Addressing the digital divide for gender equality becomes more urgent every day because digital is in every sector. Agriculture, health, trade, education, and civic engagement all increasingly use digital solutions. I like to say every organization is a technology organization today. To address the gender digital divide, we also need to bring meaningful connectivity and internet access to more women in remote areas of Kenya. The inclusion of women and girls in tech and innovation means a digital world that better reflects the real world and more equitably shares in its opportunities. With women tech leaders trailblazing the tech space, Kenya's Silicon Savannah should only become stronger, better, and more resilient. I encourage you all to do your part to create an even more vibrant tech scene by bringing in more young and female tech workers. Train them, mentor them, and inspire the next generation of tech innovations that will continue to lift Kenyan families to new levels of economic prosperity. Last week, First Lady Ruto and I had the privilege to welcome the First Lady of the United States, Dr. Jill Biden, to Kenya. Dr. Biden is well known for her passion for girls and women's economic empowerment. I'll leave you with some words that she shared with a group of women gathered at my house. Quote, "From soft lullabies to battle cries for justice, women nurse and nurture, teach and build, lead and dream our way forward each and every day. When women get the opportunities we deserve, there's no limit to what we can do.